On the 26th day of February 2012, a 17-year-old walks to the store for snacks. Minutes later, he's dead. No weapon, no crime, but the man who shot him walked free. This is the case of Trayvon Martin. Who was Trayvon? Trayvon Martin was a normal teenager. He was visiting family in Sanford, Florida. He went to a convenience store. He bought Skittles and iced tea. That was it. He never made it back.
But then one day, when I started to cry, and I was on the floor, and I was extremely sad, and when I opened up my hand, I had nothing but tears in my hand.
The 911 call. That same night, George Zimmerman saw Trayvon walking. Zimmerman called 911, where the 911 operator clearly told him, "We don't need you to follow him." Zimmerman followed anyway. Minutes later, a confrontation happened. A single gunshot ended Trayvon's life.
First of all, I want to make sure that once again I send my thoughts and prayers, as well as Michelle's, to the family of Trayvon Martin, and to remark on the incredible grace and dignity with which they've dealt with the entire situation.
Police arrived. Trayvon was dead. Zimmerman was alive. Zimmerman said he acted in self-defense. Police believed him. That night, no arrest was made. This decision shocked the public.
I remember that I would yell for him, "Trayvon!" And then when he came, I would ask him to get the remote from my nightstand. And I mean, it was in arm's reach. And he would say, "Mom, I can't believe you." And I would just laugh and tell him, "Thank you, I needed this, I needed to see you." He had this little fuzz that was starting to come under his chin, and then he just swear he had a mustache, and we could see the change in him.
Just watching him transitioning from a baby, literally, into this beautiful flower, a month or two before he got taken away from us. He told me, he was like, "Dad," you know, he said.
Why won't the police arrest Zimmerman? Florida law allows deadly force if someone claims fear for their life. Even though stand your ground wasn't used in court, it influenced how police handled the case. The burden was on prosecutors to disprove self-defense. They said they couldn't.
Stand your ground is available to anyone who uses force in defense of themselves or in defense of others. So it doesn't have to be a murder case. It could be a simple battery case. It could be a domestic violence case. If you are standing your ground, defending yourself, or potentially defending others, you have no obligation to run away if you are faced with force against yourself.
Weeks passed. Still no arrest. Protests spread across the country. People wore hoodies in Trayvon's name. The case became bigger than one person. It became about race, profiling, and justice.
Oh, tell us how long.
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 We're doing this because Trayvon Martin's case is not an isolated case, because it's part of a larger like mechanism that has like hurt the black, brown communities in a really huge way.
Okay, if you'll please publish the verdict. in the Circuit Court of the 18th Judicial Circuit in and for Seminole County, Florida, State of Florida versus George Zimmerman. Verdict: we, the jury, find George Zimmerman not guilty. So say we all foreperson.
Does either side want to pull?
In 2013, George Zimmerman went to trial. The prosecution said Trayvon was profiled. The defense said Zimmerman feared for his life. There were no witnesses to the start of the fight. Only one person survived to tell the story. After weeks of testimony, the jury decided not guilty. After the verdict divided the country. Some called it justice. Others called it a failure. Soon 3 words spread everywhere. Black Lives Matter. A movement was born. Trayvon Martin's death changed America. It changed how we talk about self-defense, how we talk about race, and how we question the justice system. More than a decade later, the questions remain. Do you think justice was served? Or was Trayvon Martin failed by the system? Comment below what you think. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe to the Cop Unit channel as we bring more interesting content to your screen.